Bill McIntosh teaches AI non-stop. Success is his game, marketing's his fame. McIntosh, the marketing ace, follow his lead to the winning place. With AI become a spin, join him now, learn to win. Learn his way, don't delay. If you do, you'll make your fortune today.
Hey, welcome to the show. So this is a action-packed show, including some giveaways, $5,000 worth of stuff I'm going to give away today. So thank you for joining me. Of course, I'm your host, Bill McIntosh, and this show is all about how to help entrepreneurs like you. Those could be people who are trying to start their first business, or maybe you've got a business you want to grow and scale using some of the modern techniques. Maybe using AI, maybe using some new marketing strategies or different business models that you want to get started to making visitors to your website and profit in your pocket. And that's what this show is all about. And I want to thank you for joining us. And of course, we have our very own producer, Nick, who's behind the scenes, and he may come on voice in a minute or two and talk with us as well. And then the whole crew is here. And I want to thank you for being part of this broadcast, which, by the way, we're probably going to hit a huge milestone today, maybe even while we're live, and cross the 10,000 subscriber mark here on YouTube. So producer Nick and I have been working on this channel for some time, starting it from scratch, trying to grow it up and build an audience around this show. And we're about to hit that first milestone of many milestones to come, and that's our 10,000 subscriber mark. So I can't wait to see it. Who knows? If it happens while we're live, then something really cool will occur. But on that note, by the way, so we're going to be giving away on this show, we're going to be giving away, well, as soon as we hit 10,000 subs. So if you all can help me with this, it'll mean the quicker I get to give this out. And one of the things that we're going to do is I will be giving out a complete built for you turnkey business. What does that mean? So what's going to happen is whoever is the winner, so whoever wins this contest, I'm going to set you up with one-on-one consulting and coaching with my team. You'll have 2 months of consulting, coaching, and help from my team to guide you through picking the right niche market, working out what your product should be, building your product, building your website, setting everything up for you, helping get you a strategy to launch, and then together we'll launch your brand new business. And I'm going to do that for one lucky viewer, one lucky subscriber, to be more accurate. So if you are not subscribed to the channel, you're going to want to do that right now. And so make sure you log into your YouTube account. You'll see the red subscribe button down below, and only subscribers are eligible for this giveaway. And this is easily valued at over $5,000 if I were to sell this. And I'm going to be doing this. It's something we don't even offer in my company. But it's something that I thought would be really cool. I know a lot of people are very interested in launching new businesses. So what better way than to do it with my team actually backing you up and helping you every step of the way. So we will, again, we'll start from ground zero. We'll consult with you. If you know what niche market you want to go into, you know what kind of a product you want to launch, cool, you're a step ahead of the game. We can chat through that with you. If you need help, we'll help you decide that. Roll it out, launch it, create the product, and even start your initial traffic. So we will hand you a launch plan. And for the first 30 days of once you start that launch plan, we're even going to help you get traffic to your brand new business. And again, this is not for sale. I don't sell this. I'm just going to be doing this for one lucky subscriber in celebration of hitting our 10,000 subscriber milestone. So who wants that? Let me know in the chat. Anybody who's interested in winning that? Give me a winner. Say winner in the chat if you want to win that. Who would like that? Yeah, just pop it in there. Winner. Say it right now in the chat box. Right there we go. Okay, good. Pick me. That maybe we will. But say winner in the chat. Awesome. Fantastic. So glad to see that. Now I can, so there's two things that you can do today to help us get to that. First is make sure you're subscribed. If you're not already subscribed, do so now because it triggers when we hit 10,000 subscribers. But also, if you have social media and if you have other business owners or entrepreneurs or people that you think might be interested in today's show, do me a favor. There should be a share button on this page down below. If there's not, you can grab it out of the address bar above and share this in your socials. If you can share this on Facebook or wherever you might be, drop a link and invite some people to come join you right now while we're live. And that would also be a big help in making us break that 10,000 subscriber mark, because that's the trigger. When we hit 10K subs, that's when we're going to be doing the big giveaway. Now, there's a little something more you'll need to do. I'm going to explain later in the broadcast. So to be eligible, you must be a subscriber, and the trigger is when we hit 10,000 subscribers. And there'll be one other thing I'm going to ask of you a bit later in the broadcast to be eligible. So stick around as we get over into, we do a Q&A session at the end where we just do an Ask Me Anything. So if you need help with your business, help starting your business, I do live Q&A. And during the Q&A, we'll be giving out the final step to be able to win that prize. Okay, cool. I see a lot of familiar faces in the chat, so good to see you all. And yeah, I'll just remind you, favor all ask to help us hit 10,000 subs. I'd love to do it while we're live, but it's a little bit of a stretch. So all you got to do is take the link to this live stream, use the share link that's YouTube gives you, or you'll see above in the address bar, the link. You just pop it into Facebook and say, hey, I'm watching Bill live and we're about to hit 10,000 subs. Come and join us, invite some more people to the party. And the faster we hit 10K, the faster we get to giving out that prize. All right. Awesome. Now let me go here and we're going to do a little refresh. Okay, so we need precisely 275 subscribers. So if you're curious, there is the numbers on the YouTube app. Let's see here. If we go here, let me see if I can see my subscriber graph. And that's our 90-day subscriber graph right there. But you can see, we should be able to hit this today. Yeah, I think with the behavior, usually on our live shows, we get a surge of subscribers. So we should be able to hit this today. And, if we're lucky and we can manage to bring a surge of people to watch the show, then we can certainly hit it while we're here live. Fantastic. So today's agenda, then, I have some awesome content. There's 2 segments we're going to be doing today. Today, I'm going to be showing you a really amazing way to make money with a mashup, right, of squashing 2 different things. Squashing, that sounds negative, of blending. How that blending sounds better. Blending 2 pretty amazing money-making business models. And the first one is affiliate marketing. And many people who watch the show are interested in affiliate marketing as a way to monetize, as a way to make money. This is when you promote someone's stuff and you get paid a commission. That's the simple definition of affiliate marketing. And then the other thing that we're going to blend together is something called print on demand. And I'm going to show you a step-by-step process today of exactly how you can merge these 2 things together and produce some really cool income. And it just so happens, full disclosure, I'm going to be talking about my sons. My younger son has a pretty amazing business he's launching. So we will be talking a little bit about that, just again, full disclosure. And I'm going to show you how you can work with him in his launch of his business to make money together. So you'll be able to, help him kick off the launch of his pretty amazing new business. And at the same time, make a bunch of money. So that's going to be the first segment. The other thing we're going to cover today is how to get traffic from Reddit. And this is a simple technique, and it's a technique that can be quick, like that quick. You could, maybe not that quick, but you get the point. But you can go to Reddit, follow the step-by-step process I'm going to show you. I believe there's 7 steps we're going to show you today. You follow my 7 simple steps, and you can get traffic from Reddit. But one of the things that we're going to do is we're going to be hijacking the authority that Reddit now has with Google. So once upon a time, Reddit was actually not like a big source of traffic from Google. Google would usually only show Reddit links on searches that they didn't have a lot of other sites for. But that's all changed. A few months back, Reddit entered into an agreement with Google. And at the same time, magically, they suddenly started showing up all over the search results. And so if you're not familiar with Reddit, it's a social site where people hang out and discuss all kinds of things, any niche market you could think of, any hobby, any interest, anything about anything. There is a subreddit for that, usually many subreddits for that. And people go there and they have discussions. It's very much like if you were around in the internet, 5, 10 plus years ago, you'll know that forums were a big deal. Like forums were a major source of traffic, and a lot of people hung out in forums. And that's kind of evolved into what is now Reddit. Is really what that is. And so at this point, Google entered into this agreement with them, and they're ranking Reddit's posts like it's a piece of cake to get a Reddit post to rank on Google. And so today I'm going to show you how you can use Reddit not only for the traffic that's already on Reddit, but more importantly, how do we hijack the authority and the clout that Reddit has to get traffic from Google at the same time. So we got 2 blending of strategies today. So we're going to blend affiliate marketing and print on demand in segment number 1. And then in segment number 2, we're going to be blending Reddit and Google together to get a lot of awesome results. And so that's my training agenda for today. And okay, audience numbers are picking up a little bit. We're a little light today on audience. I'm surprised. I sent a little extra push by email, but we're got kind of a light audience today compared to usual. Yeah, so hopefully we can still hit our 10,000 subs before we leave the air. But to do that, I need your help. So get the word out. Bring some of your friends. Have them come and join us here. Drop an invite on Twitter or Facebook or wherever you might have a social presence, and invite some people to come hang out with you. And then that will certainly help us hit the mark. Fantastic. So the other thing we're going to be doing is, of course, taking your questions. So we'll be doing live Q&A. I'll do a short Q&A after each training segment, and then we'll open it up for an Ask Me Anything at the end. So with that, I need to power up, and then we'll take off. Cheers. Fantastic. So the first one we're going to do, let me get my screen sharing set up. But we're going to go over here. And we'll do it. Yeah, we'll do it that way. Producer Nick, you might want to hide yourself for this. And I'm going to get this set up so we've got what we need. Oh, I'm typing on the wrong computer. I have too many keyboards and too many computers in front of me. Okay, fantastic. Oh, here's a little bit of a sneak preview of what's coming. So this is we're going to be talking about Reddit and Google. So some of the stuff I'll be sharing with you there. Just getting this all set up because we're going to record this segment. So as you know, maybe you know if you're a longtime subscriber, but we record these segments. So the bit I'm about to record, if you see me doing retakes, you see me making notes for my editors, things like that, and you know what's going on, that's because I'm recording it. And then once we're done recording it, I'll come back to you and we'll talk about it and do some Q&A. And so let's see here. Let's get that one out of the way. Okay. Here we go. In this video, I'm going to show you how to get started in print on demand and make money immediately. And when you do this, here, I'm going to do a retake of that. Here we go. Note for editor, we'll retake that. And when you follow this step-by-step procedure, you can get up and running the same exact day and literally have your first income almost immediately. So hang around, follow this step-by-step blueprint, and let me know in the comments down below how it works for you. Now, first, what we're going to do is we need to pick a niche market. That's the very first thing we're going to do. And a little teaser, by the way, to make money with this strategy, we are actually going to be blending two really powerful business models. The first one is obviously print on demand. That's the subject of this. But we're going to blend that and kind of do a mashup of print on demand and affiliate marketing all in one. So if you follow this training, you'll literally make two commissions. You're going to make profit as a print on demand provider, and you're going to make commissions as an affiliate all at the same time when you do this correctly. So again, first up, step number one is to pick a niche, right? Depending upon where you are in the world, you'll say it's a niche. It's who do you want to serve, basically. And there are all kinds of niche markets. And this could be simple things like hobbies and interests. It could be groups of people. It could be moms of children. It could be people who have pets. It could be people who have a certain type of a pet. It could be someone who have a reptile or a lizard for a pet. It could be somebody with a pug dog as a pet. Point is, you want to find a group of people that all with some common interest or experience in common with one another. And so what we're going to be doing is we're going to be creating a print-on-demand product that's going to appeal to them. And usually, by the way, this is not hard. It's actually very easy to do. And so the first thing you'll want to do is pick the niche market and do a little bit of research. You're going to want to go, let's say you're going to take nurses, for example. Well, go on Facebook, go look up groups for nurses, join some of those groups, and go check out what they talk about. Particularly what we are interested in are what are things that they find funny or cool. You'll see memes and funny pictures and other things that they share. You want to watch and notice what things they find cool or interesting or funny. Make a list of those things. And it could also be dog pages. So you could go follow a couple dog pages or groups on Facebook or accounts on Twitter. It could be any social platform that you might be able to have access to. Just go do some good old-fashioned detective work. Sign up for some pages, follow some influencers, and watch what the market is interested in. And it's really easy to see the things that get engagement, what gets comments, what gets likes, what gets reshared, what gets activity. Anything that you see doing that, you want to make a note of it. And for example, in the dog niche, right? I actually, in the past, we had some very large dog pages on Facebook, and I know that they loved funny dog pictures, just funny stuff about dogs. There's an example. So now that we've done this, we've picked our niche, we've done our research, we are actually going to make a product, and it's easy. You can do it in literally minutes, which I'm going to demo it for you on the screen now. And that's step number 2. We're now going to make our product, and we're going to do this using a site called Nizly. Now, full disclosure, that site is launched by my younger son. So that is actually his business. So again, point of full disclosure, but I'm going to show you how to use the business that he set up, and he will literally help you create and print these products that you can then sell and get a commission as a creator of the product, but also an affiliate commission stacked on top. So the first thing you're going to want to do is go to nizly.com. I can share a link down below in the description to send you to it directly, but it's nizly.com, Nizzly. And you head on over there, and that site is designed to help create a lot of different kinds of products. The very first product that he is supporting are phone cases. And I want to show you right now how you can actually make your own phone case and profit from it in just a moment. So first up, let's do some screen sharing. We will get that back up here. There we go. Okay, so we are going to head on over to Nizly.com, that you'll see here, and just click Start Designing Now. And we're going to create a phone case for this niche market. And so the first thing, make your own phone case. You make one for you as a starting point. So what we'll do here, let's go here. We're going to pick a model. And we go there. And so now we're going to imagine our new phone case design. And so in this case, this is what your research is for. So in my case, I happen to know that my audience loves funny pictures about dogs. So we're going to say a pug dog wearing a party hat, riding a bicycle. You got to spell bicycle correctly. So we're just going to imagine anything funny here. And as an example, if you have literally seen an image being passed around that people think are funny, you can just describe it here. So if you saw them, posting a picture of like this example I'm giving you here, a pug in a party hat, you just type a description of what that image was that you saw going viral in the community. And then we click Set My Imagination Free. And now it's going to go to work, and it's literally going to build this, okay? Now, the other thing, there you go. The other thing that you can do is you can upload your own images as well. As you'll see here, once you get into the canvas, which that's what this is called, we can come over here, we can click upload, and we can upload images if we want as well. But I actually like this one. So I'm going to make it fit on the phone case. See, we can see the mock-up of what the phone case would look like. I think I want to zoom out a little bit to make it fit well. So let's click zoom out. And let's see how it comes out. And we'll give it a moment here while it's doing its thing. So it's actually designs this on the fly while we type in these instructions and wait for them. And so there we go. It zoomed out a little bit. So now that is a little bit better. So I can, we could zoom out a little more. You know what? I'm going to zoom out just a little bit more, just so I can fit the whole bicycle on the case. And then what's going to happen here? I'm recording this video with a live audience, and Kim in the audience says, I hope his bike is electric. Yeah, his little legs don't look like they're going to hit the pedals, do they? Okay, there we go. And so here you can resize the case to make it fit and have it fit on here. So I'm going to make it fit right about there, I think. And so obviously you can play around with this here, I'll shrink it just a little more, just to have him a little more centered. And there we go. Okay. So, and at this point, we can choose whether we want gloss or a matte finish. And then we can click Build My Creation. So let's do that. We'll hit Build My Creation. So you put your information in. So I'm going to do that off screen for a moment. And let's see here. There we go. And here we are. So we can come in here. You could finish your purchase, which I'm going to go ahead and do. So you'll see this checkout page. We're going to finish our purchase. I'm going to do that off screen really quickly. Let's see. Oh, I got the wrong. There we we go. Okay, just filling it all in. And check out off screen. Note for editor. We'll edit this out so you can clean this up a little bit. Okay. Oh, note for Dylan, if you're watching, the cart is in test mode. So I don't know if I need to check out with a test mode card. Okay, I'm going to try that. Let's see if I check out in test mode if it works. Okay, that worked. Awesome. So now, once it is complete, you can see here that you'll be presented with a page that's going to give you a unique link. This link is awesome because it will unlock 2 different profit paths for you. First up, when you share that link, it'll send people to the case that you designed. So in my case, the pug on a bicycle case. I can go share that to a page, a group in Facebook, or if I have my own page on Facebook, I can share that to then drive sales of that case. And I am now going to be paid in 2 different ways. First up, since I'm the creator of that case, I will get a commission as the creator of the case. And at the time of recording this, you'll get $5 for every single case that you sell. And not just that you sell. If your case is popular, it will end up in the gallery and feature on the homepage. And anyone who buys the case that you created, you will get the commission. Second, you also get an affiliate commission. So you get an additional $5 as an affiliate for any product that a person makes, whether they buy your creation or someone else's, or they make their own. Anyone you refer, you will get $5 for every single product that they purchase. Again, plus the creator commission as the person who made the phone. As we're supporting mugs and mouse pads and wall art and stickers and a lot of other things, you'll have many, many options of different products that you can create, and you can earn both the creator commission and the affiliate commission by doing so. And it's really simple. Let me show you how simple it is. We'll go back here to screen share. So on the final page after you've checked out, you're given a link. You can just copy that link, and let's take a look. You'll see what it looks like here. We'll paste it in. And see, now the phone case that I made is what is going to be featured. So I can go share this on the pages that I have. As an example, let me do one thing here. So let me go look. I know we have a page. We haven't posted to it in ages, but I'm going to find it here real fast. Just make sure I'm still an admin of the page and I can post to it. And I'll just show you how easy it is to do the next step. Okay. Okay. So cool. Now let's see here. Stand by while I try to figure out why I can't make a post. This shows you how long it's been since I've actually made a post. Let's see here. Okay. I got to log in as the admin. It shows you how long it's been. Come on, let's go back here. So stand by, everyone. I'll be right there. Okay, now I got it. Okay. So now that I'm logged in as an admin, let's show you what we're talking about here. Okay, so I can come over here. I've got my link that I've copied here. I can come over here to Facebook and I could say, this is awesome. I got one for my phone. Pop the link in there. And if it doesn't allow you to do that, we can add an image. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to quickly save this image of my phone case. I'll pop it right in there. And we're going to attach the image. Let's edit it so we can make it fit. We're going to crop it. Okay. If I'll rotate it out, let's see, crop it that way. Actually, I wonder what it's going to look like if I just post it that way. Let's see. Yeah, you know what? Just for the sake of this, I'm just going to post it that way. And we'll see what it comes out to be. So we'll post that. And there you go. So then you could see there is the post that I just made. Okay. So now anyone who comes through and clicks my link, and if they buy this phone, I get my creator commission. But let's say they click my link, you know, they tap that, they come on over here. And then at some point, let's go through the process. So we would go through and we would pick our brand, and then we would end up on that editor screen. But let's say that, you know, the person you referred wants to make their own design and they redesign it, make their own. Maybe they go back to the homepage, or maybe they buy 2 or 3 cases for friends as gifts. You get commission as the affiliate on anything they purchase. On top of that, the creator commission is stacked on top. And if your phone is popular, or your design for whatever product you create is popular, it just might end up in the gallery, and it may be featured on the homepage, and maybe promoted by the brand, and you'll still get your creator commission on top of your normal affiliate commission. So now you can do this if you have a Facebook page or a presence in a niche market, or you can do this if you're a member of Facebook groups that offer that. You know, I think it's a link that is pretty easy to share. You're not, you're just saying, look, I got this phone case, which you did, right? In order to do this process, you have to get the phone case. You say, I got this phone case. It's awesome. It's hilarious. It's cool, whatever that is. And then you share it in your niche market. And then from there, if you start to get traction, you can make different phone cases with different styles. And each one, you get your own unique referral link where you can double dip and get both creator and affiliate commissions. So if you've ever been interested in starting a new print-on-demand business, but you weren't sure where to start, this is the easiest possible way to do it. You don't need to set up shopping carts or infrastructure or deal with any of that. It's all done by Nizzly. And then, of course, affiliate commissions are nice as well. So you can bank on both of those with this quick strategy. So I would love to know if you have any questions about how to make the most amount of money possible with this strategy. Pop them into the comments and let me know your biggest questions about how to profit from this. And let me know how it goes for you. If you make any sales, I would love to hear about it. And on that note, we're going to wrap up this video. I'll see you next time. Bye for now. All right, audience, I'm still with you. We're going to do some quick Q&A. We'll be talking about Nizzly, and we'll be talking about this strategy. So we'll focus in on that. This is, again, this was a a pretty cool way to mash up two money-making strategies and help my son with the launch of his business all at the same time. So there you go. By the way, last week we showed Nizzly, and I brought my son on. So Dylan, who is the original creator of this, joined us on last week's show, and you guys gave a lot of great feedback. And he actually implemented a couple of the features that you guys on this audience asked about. For example, being able to upload your own photos. That was added as a result of your feedback. So I would still love to also know any feedback about Nizzly. If you have for my son, I'll pass it along to him. Cool. And there we go. So let's do some questions. Producer Nick, did we have any questions about this strategy?
Yeah, we had a few.
Okay.
Yeah, first off, I'll start with Kim. She says, because you were showing the Pugs Are Awesome page, and she wanted, I guess, clarification. She said, did you say this is your Facebook group?
Yeah, that's a page that we were working on many years ago, and I literally haven't posted to it in years, but I wanted to show an example of what you could do. So there's a few places you could post. One is your own page or your own social media presence. Second, you can join groups on Facebook. So there's plenty of dog groups and cat groups and nursing groups and groups around careers and groups around hobbies and interests. Like I can imagine, let's say you join a gardening group, right? And make a thing with somebody who has a big green thumb on the phone case, as an example, right? That could be one. Let's say that you're in the career of sales. Well, there's probably something funny related to being a salesman you could create. Like the old saying of selling ice to an Eskimo. You could have a salesman standing in the Arctic selling ice to an Eskimo, right? And put that on a phone. And there you go. You have something you could sell to sales representatives. Lawyers, there's I won't even go there. There's a million lawyer jokes you could probably describe in an image. And it would make all of them. And then, you share them either on your own or in, groups that you can join, that you don't have to necessarily own the page.
Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So this is from Michaela Kennedy. She says, I have a ton of animal pics. What editing tools do you use to make such cute dog images?
Dylan is a data scientist, and he is very heavily into machine learning and AI. So everything that you'll see on Nizzly is all tied into using some interesting AI and image to image and other kinds of models that he's using to create this stuff. Yeah.
All right. DFY Reviews wants to know, where are the best places to sell these?
Socials, like that's all the social media sites. I think Facebook groups are ripe for it. If you have a Facebook page in a niche, do it there. If you don't, then I would go join Facebook groups. There are probably ways you could drop it in comments in social on like Twitter and places like that. There's a lot of different ways that you could share it. Anywhere you think people who are interested in that niche could be hanging out, you share it there. It's that simple.
All right. Thomas wants to know, how many cases can we design? Is there a limit?
Well, realize that each case you design, you're designing your own case, right? So you will be you'll be the first customer, right? So when you sign up, you'll be making a case that you're going to order. That being said, you can make as many as you want. So there's no limit.
Awesome.
Yeah. And there's a part of this that I also forgot to mention. So Nick, you may want to make a note of the timestamp, because I'm going to make an edit and fill in for some missing context.
Got it.
Okay. Okay, cool. So then here we go. So this will be our edit in. So note for editor, we'll stitch this in. I'll let you decide how you want to fit it. Um, um, and one thing you can do if you're technically savvy and you're willing to go the extra mile, what I would recommend is you take some screenshots while you're designing your phone, or you can make a video of it. You could literally just take your phone and video yourself making it on the screen. Save that picture. Then when the phone comes in the mail, which I made this one, by the way, I made this last week live on the air. I made this while I was on YouTube. That's the money wizard hanging out on the beach. He doesn't exist. He only exists in Nizzly and on my phone case. So there's an example of like a phone case I can share with the Make Money Online crowd, and that maybe they'll think it's funny. I don't know, but I find it amusing. But you could now do like I just did, show it off on camera and even do an unboxing video if you're comfortable with that. That's how to go the extra mile. You can just share an anonymous link like I just did. But if you're willing to go that little extra step, do a video and show it in your hand, on video, and talk about how cool the experience was and how funny the case was, right? And that will help really push your sales into a whole other level. Okay, there we go. I forgot to do that, which, by the way, who was here last week when I made that? I didn't quite expect it to come out quite how it did. It was a little risque with the girls in the bikinis in the background. They were a little, but yeah, I think it came out nice. So that should show you kind of the quality of it, everyone. So you can see what that is. And unlike there are other print-on-demand services where you have to go in and you design your own case, and then you can, spread your link and sell them and make creator money like this. But many of them actually have monthly fees and other fees, and none of that. You'll have none of that stuff with Nizzly. So there'll be no monthly fees, no fees to be a creator. All you have to do is just, you got to be the first purchaser of the merch. So if you buy your first copy, and then other than that, there are no fees of any kind for being a creator on Nizzly. Cool.
All right.
Yeah, I'm really happy. The phone cases are good quality. It's very slim. Like, as you can see here, it's a really slim but very sturdy. I'm happy to have it on my phone. So.
Yeah, I got the sturdy case, and I dropped mine, and I was like, "Oh no, my phone is destroyed," and it survived. It's fine. So they work. Awesome.
Yeah. So there you go. When you're passing this around that you're going to be spraying good quality. The image comes out really well. This one is a glossy finish. You can also do matte finish. And soon other products. So phone cases are just the beginning of the stuff you can make over there. Cool.
All right. Next question from DFY Reviews. He says, when fulfilling the order, is there any branding on the packaging? I assume when someone orders, it will get printed and delivered.
It will come branded to Nizzly. So, they're buying it on Nizzly, and it's not on the phone case, but it's on the packaging. So it will show it comes from them.
So Michael, do you have any more on that?
No, we'll leave it at that.
Okay. Michael wants to know, can this framework be applied to other niches?
Yes, it can be done to any niche. Yeah, you could do this, like I was giving examples of careers, right? I've seen people make a fortune promoting print-on-demand products to certain industries and careers, whether it's nurses or salespeople or lawyers or engineers, so it can be done to any group of people who have a common interest, or a common experience. Those can be, I think moms would be another one. There are probably all kinds of funny things I could do with, that moms would find amusing related to, being a mom, about kids, stuff like that. I'm sure, I could show like 3 toddlers drawing on the wall and drawing like, I love mom or something on the wall. That'd be an example. And any other questions?
Yeah, we got a few. This one is also from Michaela. She says, why do you like Nizzly with one product phone cases as opposed to a site like Redbubble with many products? A friend of mine has tons of ideas but has not been able to scale print on demand.
Well, I like Nizzly for a couple of reasons. One, it's my son's business, so that's a big a big factor, right? So this is my younger son Dylan. This is his business, and I'm helping him get it off the ground and get it launched. So I have a little bit of a self-interest there in telling you about Nizzly. But the other thing is that I'm not aware of another experience like the one I just showed you. We've done some market research. I don't believe that there is something quite like what I just demonstrated for you. And yes, there are sites like Redbubble, so you can make designs yourself and then upload them to Redbubble. I think you pay fees, if I'm remembering correctly, to resell there. I'd have to go double check. But I think the unique design experience of being able to literally imagine anything, and with no Photoshop skills, you don't have to use Canva or any other tool. Literally anyone with no technical skills can make a pretty interesting looking design.
Yeah. All right. This is from Crates. He says, hey, Bill, any ideas on how to also capture email subscribers from Nizzly? I'd like to build an audience so I can sell over and over and over again.
Yeah, so one of the things that we will be supporting, which we don't yet, but it's soon, is creator affiliate coupon codes. So, you will be able to give away a coupon code, so you can grab an opt-in in exchange for a coupon code and then send them to our site. That would be the way I would recommend it. And there are other ways that go. It's just outside of what I showed you today. So if you guys are interested in more ways to make money with this, I'll keep covering it. I can come back and talk more about that. If you're interested in how do you use this to build a list and make money at the same time, it's a whole different training, but I can come back and do that if there's enough interest in it.
All right. We have a few questions about the price. How pricing works.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, Gerald wants to know what price point is competitive.
Well, for this experience, it's a tough thing to say. I know one of the leading companies in the space that is selling phone cases in fact, I can pull them up. Let's see. It is Casetify. So let's actually take a look at the competition. And of course, it's not loading. Let me just that. There we go. So here's an example of the competition. Now, what they let you do is they let you just upload a picture. So you have to make the picture or use one of their pre-designed pictures. So let's say we want an iPhone case. So we can pick one of these designs. Let's call it, I'm not sure which case to pick. We'll go, where's MagSafe? I'll just pick this one. So their prices, as you can see here, there's a sale right now, but they tend to start from about $50 and go up to actually as much as $100 for a custom phone case. And this is a massive, massive brand that we're getting a lot of traffic, making a lot of money. So for us, we're quite a bit cheaper. So our phone cases currently are priced at $39 and $49.95. So there's a $39.95 and a $49.95. Of course, then there's plus, I think it's $6.99 shipping. So we are not doing free shipping like they do, but we have a cheaper price, and then it's $6.99 shipping. So again, our cases are $39 or $49 plus shipping and any relevant taxes that are as well. So there you go.
All right. And sorry, I'm scrolling through.
Yeah, and by the way, so example on Casetify, they'll let you upload your own image that you make. You can also do that on Nizzly. I didn't show that, so if you want to see that, I'll show real quick. I don't want to spend too much time on the features, but let's go here. Let's just go all the way to the beginning with a new design. So once you get into it, let's say a golden retriever dog wearing a cowboy hat. Let's see. Let's do this. A golden retriever dog. And throw one more. I can't spell it. I'm gonna let. And smoking a cigarette. Be funny to see what this comes up with. So we'll see what it comes up with, but that's that's pretty funny. Makes me want to make a phone case out of that right now. And let's see here. Give it a minute while it zooms out. I really love this image. All right. Well, anyway, what I wanted to show you was you can click the upload image to Canvas, and let's, I don't know, let's take a picture of me. Okay. And we can, let's say we want the canvas. So you can zoom in and out. You can specify the size of the canvas, which is where your, your editing screen, and then you say confirm crop, and there we go. So if I wanted to, I could turn myself into a phone case. Okay. So there are some other interesting features we'll be adding once you upload an image. I am curious, anybody here who's interested in uploading their own images, what would you guys like to do with those images? Just make a case like this, or is there anything you'd like to do to edit these images? I'd love to hear about that. Cool. And I see RV Andy in the chat. I'd recommend RV, hold shift and hit refresh. It might be that your browser has an earlier version of the canvas. This was pushed to our server just before we went live. So if you hit shift and refresh, it may reload and show you the new canvas. Awesome, awesome. All right, well, I want to do I don't want to spend too much time going on this because we got more content to deliver. And I want to remind you that we are doing our giveaway. Okay, so I do see the audience has gone up a little bit. I have a little bit of a light audience today, but today we are striving to hit 10,000 subscribers, and we are just like a couple of hundred subscribers away. So I'm hoping with a little bit of your help that we can hit 10,000 subscribers while we're live, or certainly today before the day is up. And when we do, we're going to be giving away a really awesome prize. So we're going to take one subscriber. This is a subscriber only giveaway. So you must be a subscriber. So if you're not, make sure you're logged into YouTube and tap that red subscribe button you see down below. In order to win, you must be a subscriber, and hang around with me during Q&A a little later. So when we open up to Ask Me Anything at the end of the show, we're going to be talking about the other step you have to do to qualify, okay? So first, make sure you're a subscriber and then hang out with me until we get into Q&A, all right? But the giveaway is going to be triggered when we hit 10K subscribers. So if you happen to have a presence on social media, maybe on Facebook or on Twitter, take a link to this live broadcast. You'll see the share link down below or the link in the browser above. Just grab that link, share it in Facebook, share it in Twitter, let people know you're here with me and invite them to come hang out with you. Just make it social. Hey, come and hang out with me while we learn, how to get traffic from Reddit or how to make money with phone cases, whatever you want to say. But encourage people that to come join you on the broadcast and hang out with us and be part of this experience, because the faster we get to 10,000 subscribers, the faster it is before I can do the giveaway. So when we hit 10K subs, that's the trigger. That's when we're giving away the prize. And this prize is valued at $5,000. Here's what's going to happen when you win. First, I'm going to dedicate a member of my team to work directly with you. This is somebody who is an expert, a master of building businesses. They're going to work with you to build an entire business from scratch. They're going to help you. If you need help working through what niche market to go into, they'll help you work that out. They'll help you build your product. My whole team will help you create the website, set up all of the tools and systems that you need to run your business. Then we're going to give you a launch plan for you to launch your brand new turnkey business. Then the first 30 days, we're even going to help you get traffic to your brand new business. This is not something, I don't sell this. This is not a service that I offer. It's just something that I want to do to help one of my viewers. So if you're a subscriber, you're eligible to win that. And then of course, hang around with me until we get into open Q&A a bit later to learn exactly how you can win that. Okay. But we need 10K subs, so help me bring the audience. Share that link out there, and let's bring some people to come hang out with us. All right. So, Producer Nick, is there any other questions that we really need to answer on Nizzly before we move on? I don't want today's show to go for like 3 hours. So,
just one. Then, and I think we should move on. This is from Jerry, and he says, "Can you add text?"
Yes, by describing it. So as an example, I'll do something really quick now. And I got to say, sometimes it can misspell it, but we can tell the AI to do it. So let's say, for example, a puppy holding a sign that says, I love you. Okay. Let's see if it spells it right. There you go. So now we can zoom out to make it fit on the phone case. I love how it made it a heart too. It didn't say the word. That's actually a very intriguing thing if you think about the AI that took the word love and converted it into a heart in the image. It's pretty cool. It shows a level of understanding between those two concepts that kind of surprises me.
Oh, you know what I just noticed? He has 6 arms. Because look, he's sitting, and then his arms are coming out of his shoulders.
Yeah. So cut out his. Yeah. So anyway, there you go. And it could be other things too. So we could say let's say a nurse holding an awards certificate that says world's best nurse. Okay, as an example. All right, generate design. So see, there you go. So you definitely can just tell it to put, things like that in the image, and it will create it for you. And you could put it, for example, you could tell it to put things on shirts. So you could say, hey, make a picture of a guy wearing a red T-shirt that has the words, hi on the T-shirt, and it will do that. It'll make a T-shirt with the spelling and the words right on the shirt.
I have a quick recommendation. It's just like a prompting tip. Sometimes AI will do weird things, like with the pug. That's okay. Sometimes you have to iterate. You have to do trial and error. And if it doesn't come out right the first time, just try, use the same exact prompt or adjust it slightly and then try again. And 2 or 3 times you'll probably come out with what you want. That's my little piece of advice when it comes to making pictures with AI. Midjourney has that feature built in, which is another text to AI tool. But just a recommendation from my part.
Cool. And then, of course, you can also do that with any other editing tool. So if you want to use Canva or some other thing to edit in pictures or text, and then just use the upload. You can upload any image you want, just right there with the upload image button. Okay, then I think we'll move on from Nizzly. So if there's enough interest, let me know in the chat. If you guys want me to talk about more ways to use this, we'll come back and talk more about Nizzly in the future. Yeah, there's a bunch of ways I could think of how you could make profit. Or, for example, someone wanted to know how to build a list while doing Nizzly. So if you guys have questions or you are interested in that, please give me feedback in the live chat. And I'll be checking that out to decide what we're going to cover into the future. Also, my son Dylan, I am sure is going to be, if he's probably out there watching right now. But if you have comments about features that you would like to see on Nizzly, I'm sure that he would be very interested in that. So especially when it comes to the image upload feature, he's very curious about what things you would like to do with the pictures that you upload when you bring your own pictures. And so with that, we're going to move on to the next topic of today. So next up, we're going to take a quick commercial break in just a second. But next up, we're going to come back and I'll be showing you how to use Reddit to exploit their good vibes, I guess we'll say, their good vibes and their authority with Google to get a ton of traffic to your business. And I'll be showing you exactly step-by-step how to do that. The beauty of this, it can be done for $0. So you don't have to spend a dime to do this correctly. So I'll be talking about that as our very next bit of content. And then, of course, we're going to go to your questions. And we got the massive giveaway today. So make sure, if you're not subscribed, if there ever was a time you wanted to be a channel subscriber, it's right now. Because as soon as we cross the 10,000 subscriber giveaway, we have that $5,000 prize that we are going to be giving out. So in order to be eligible, you must be a subscriber, and don't go anywhere. Hang around with me until we get into open Q&A during the Ask Me Anything part of the broadcast, and I will be then talking about exactly how to win that 5K prize. All right. So with that, we'll take a very quick commercial break, and then we'll be back with the next bit of content. Let me find I don't see the presidents. Where's the presidents?
Where is the presidents? This should be.
Yeah, I've got it over here. Let me find the presidents. We'll go. Here we go. There they are. So some AI presidents want to have a word with you. And here we go. I'll be right back. Quick commercial break. I'll be back, and we're going to talk about how to get traffic from Reddit.
The presidents, celebrities, or characters in this video are all fake and generated by artificial intelligence.
The other day while I was resting my eyes, I woke up to find that I'd built an entire online business.
Really, Joe? How'd you manage to do that?
Well, you see,
Wait a minute, Sleepy Joe. Let me guess. You had push-button AI do all the work, didn't you?
that's right, Donald. It found me a fantastic domain name, built out a complete site, set up my shopping cart so I can get paid, and even wrote an entire email sales campaign for me, all while I was napping.
Well, I've been using push-button AI too. And believe me, my new business, it's huge. The best. So much winning, you wouldn't believe.
This push-button AI sounds phenomenal.
Oh, it is. It's almost as genius as I am.
But with better hair, no doubt.
Guys, all this talk is boring to me. What everyone needs to do is click the link of this video and go to the masterclass to see how to use this powerful technology to build their own profitable online business.
Well, if Elon says it, it must be worth a shot.
You're right, Barry. Everyone should click the link right now.
I can't believe I'm going to agree with Joe, but this masterclass sounds like it's going to be huge. Absolutely terrific. The best masterclass ever given, probably.
Okay, guys, how about we hit that link? Time is money.
And I'm back. Producer Nick, if you could pop that link into the chat for me, that would be fantastic for Push Button AI, where you go get the demo. And also, we are in the midst of a YouTube commercial break. So some of you are seeing YouTube ads. Some of you are seeing me. So we'll be moving on to the next topic in just a moment while we let YouTube do its thing. So there we go. Fantastic. So again, if you're interested in Push Button AI to build an entire business for you, top to bottom, then head on over to pushbutton.ai/demo. And my team will do a couple of things. They're going to jump on live with you and show you the technology. And it quite literally builds a whole business. So this isn't like, oh, it's going to build, oh, how neat, it's going to build me an ebook. No, it builds everything. It builds your site, registers your domain name, sets up everything. So if you'd like to see that in action with your own eyes, set up a demo. The other thing that they will do is they will give you a business plan. So if you want to plan on how, whether or not you decide to become part of Push Button AI, they'll hand you a plan that you can use to go implement your business. And it will be customized exactly to help you with your unique situation, your niche market. It'll be the plan for you to launch your business. And that's my gift to you, whether or not you end up becoming a Push Button AI customer or not. All right. So on that note, we're going to move on to the next segment today. And I'm going to be sharing my screen again. So we'll bring that over there and we'll come over here. And today we're going to be talking about how to get traffic to your website from Reddit for $0 in 7 simple steps. And I'm just getting everything ready and then we're going to get started. So a reminder, I'm recording this. So if you hear me making edits or restating things or making notes for my editor, you'll know what's going on. And then, of course, once I finish the training segment, I'm going to go back to you, the live audience, for your questions. Okay. Awesome. Let's move on to here. There we go. Cool. So, producer Nick, you'll want to hide yourself again. And we shall get started. Here we go. In this video, I'm going to show you how to get traffic from Reddit for $0 by following a simple 7-step plan. Stick around. I'll show you exactly what to do, how to implement it, and how to leverage Reddit's authority to get traffic, not just from Reddit, but from Google as well. Here we go. Okay, note for editor. We're going to have to edit a little bit out there, and then okay. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing a slide deck and some notes that are going to cover all the resources, all the steps, all the stuff that you need to actually implement this strategy. And if you're interested in having that, all you need to do, it's all free. You just go over and subscribe to my completely free newsletter. Newsletter is called Ingeniosity, and I'll drop a link to that down below. Anyone who subscribes to that newsletter is going to get all of the resources, all of the notes, the entire deck, everything that I show on the screen today. You'll get it, and it's all 100% free. So let's move on to the content, and I'll share my screen, and we will get the deck over here. And again, just check the link in the description, and you can claim your copy of this full deck and everything that goes with it. So we're going to get started, and so I don't know why it always likes to start on the wrong slide. Okay, note for editor, we'll clean up and start from here. Okay. Now, you may or may not know that there's a huge opportunity to grow your website right now with Reddit. Now, recently, Reddit has entered into an agreement with Google, and then at that same exact time, magically, Google suddenly is ranking Reddit everywhere, and they have skyrocketed to almost 500 million visitors a month, largely coming from Google. And so if you stick around, you're going to watch this blueprint, and we'll cover exactly how you exploit this. Okay, why does it not want to go? Okay, because I'm typing on the wrong computer. Okay, let's go there, and okay. Note for editor, you can clean that up. You can see, as an example, Eric here used Reddit to grow his newsletter to 50,000 subscribers. That's a lot of traffic, and that's a big list. And people like Eric are using the strategy I'm showing you here to make a lot of traffic and to build your business fast. And he did it to grow his email newsletter. And he built over 50,000 subscribers. And think about that. That's a 6-figure plus business launched right there, built on top of Reddit traffic. Now, the very first step that you're going to want to do is you want to figure out which subreddits you want to target. Now, there's a tool I'm going to show you here as well that will that I'll bring up. Let's do this. I'm going to go ahead and just go straight to the tool. You can find it over on GitHub. So what you'll want to do is just click try the demo. And actually, this seems out of order. Oh, yes, it is. Okay. Okay. Note for editor, we're going to clean this up a little bit. Okay, so we're going to use this tool, plus we're going to be doing some additional research. And to do that, it's very easy to do. We're just going to go straight to Reddit. Go. There's an example. There's an example of a game that I like to play that there's a subreddit for. So any topic, any niche market, any subject that you could possibly imagine is represented here on Reddit. Okay. So on Reddit, we can quickly come in here and do a search for our niche market. So as an example, let's just say we're in the survival niche. Okay. So as I type in survival, you can see right here some subreddits pop up. Okay, we can see we have survival. That's probably looks like the biggest subreddit there is. Okay, so first thing to do is we can just simply browse around on Reddit looking for subreddits in our niche market. So if you're in the prepping survivalist type of a niche, you could you would start here. Okay. So I start out by going on Reddit and just doing some of those searches. And the other thing we can do is if we come back, we'll get rid of that search, and we're just going to type again, survival. And you'll notice you can just do a search by clicking on the magnifying glass here. Okay. So when you go there, then you'll notice there is a wide variety, and you can just poke through the search results, finding some of the subreddits that are out there. Okay, but so we can see here that survival looks like the biggest one. Okay, so first, just make a list of the different communities that are in your niche market. Then we're going to use that tool that I just showed you, and we're going to put the name of that subreddit at the top of the tool. So you can see here, survival right there. Okay, so we're going to take survival. We're going to come over here to the tool. We're going to paste it in there, and we're going to hit go. Now, what this is going to do is it's going to dig into Reddit, and it's going to build all of these relationships that you can see here. And we can zoom in and out, and you can see that all the other subreddits that people are browsing who are interested in. See, so here's survival. If we go here, okay, and if you click it, it'll open up a little preview of this, what's in that subreddit. Okay, so we can see that survival. Here's another one, preppers. So we can come over here and click preppers, and we can see that's another subreddit as a great example that we should be looking at. We can also come in here and see that people are interested in firearms. Concealed carry is what that means. Knives, blades. So they're interested in knives and blacksmithing and blades. So we can find all kinds of kind of related and both similar, but also things they're interested in. So homestead, that's another one. So homestead, there's another. These are big. This one has 3.1 million subscribers. So you got woodworking, homesteading, backyard chickens. That's another one. Vegetable gardening. What is this plant? That's a subreddit with 1.2 million subscribers. So we're using this to mine for subreddits that we can be using for this technique. And so what you'll do is you'll come away from this research with a list. And I'd recommend open up a spreadsheet, whether you use Microsoft Excel or use a Google Sheet, or heck, you can even just open up a text file and save it on your computer. But you need to save a list of these subreddits that you might want to use. So that's our first thing, is get our big list of all the subreddits in our niche that our audience is interested in. And once we have this list, if you don't already have a Reddit account, you want to register for Reddit and you want to join those subreddits, number one. Because one of the things that you don't want to do is you don't want to start out with never having created an account. You register your account today, and then you just start blasting your links all over Reddit. You will get banned. That is spamming. That is not good, and that is not what we want to do. So the first thing we want to do is sign up, register for an account, and join all of those communities. And not just join them, interact with them. This is sort of a prerequisite. We want to interact with those communities. We want to comment on some people's posts. We want to, upvote some things, downvote some other things, and engage with those communities. Okay. And we want to have a legitimate, real Reddit profile. This is not a spamming technique. This is something that you need to look like a real human, not some spam bot, or you will get banned and then you won't be able to use this strategy. Okay. So go in, join all the subreddits, interact with them. Okay. Once your account is kind of seasoned and you've had a little bit of history, that opens up the door. So if you already have a Reddit account that already has some history and that hasn't been abusing Reddit, then you will be able to just skip this step and go right into the next phase. Okay. Now, links to the tool and all the resources, the slide deck, the whole thing, all of it will be given to everyone who joins my Ingeniosity newsletter. It's totally free. So just head on over. You'll see the link in the description below, and you can grab this resource, and we'll give you all the steps, the deck, everything you need. You'll see that down below. And so, yes, as long as you have been active and you've had an account, and even if you have an account that you've had for many years and maybe you've been upvoting and downvoting things, lurking in the communities, you are a step up compared to if you just register a brand new account with no history and you just start blasting everywhere, then you're going to get banned. So I just wanted to make that clear. Okay, let's go back to the screen. And so now we have our list of all the subreddits that we're going to be working in. Let's go on to our next step. And so I want to go back to presentation mode. I don't know how I can get it to go back, but okay, we'll just keep going in here. Next, what we are going to do is we're going to find related keywords that Google might want to see related to this topic. Okay, so we can do keyword research, and there's a tool I'll link to you here that you can go to. It's linked to in the deck that you can use to do Reddit keywords. So now we can pop in the name of our subreddit to generate some ideas for the kind of keywords we might want to target and the phrases that are being talked about in those subreddits. So again, we'll just pop the survival subreddit in here and hit get keywords. And now we've got a list of the words and phrases that are being used in Reddit, and we can get the search volume. Okay. This gives us ideas for what to post about to get our traffic, because we do need to make some content related to this topic. And so one of the things is we might have, let's go for first aid kits. Okay. So let's just say we wanted to use this keyword. Okay. We're going to dig in and we're going to talk a little more about how do you now write content and articles about this. So what we'll do is we'll pop up open over here and we're going to go to ChatGPT. You can use your favorite AI tool. So you could use Claude if you have that. You could use Google Gemini, whatever your favorite AI chatbot tool is. Just go on and open up a chat window and say, I'd like to write an article that's helpful to readers and ranks at the top of the search engines. The keyword phrase interested in is, we'll pop it in there, and we're going to say the root keyword phrase I'm interested in is first aid kits. Please suggest for me longer tail search phrases that I can rank for. And we're going to submit that. And it's going to now give us a bunch of recommendations for topics, okay? So as an example, right here, first aid kits for hiking and camping. So we could take that, and then we're going to go down to the bottom, and we're going to say, I'd like to write the article to rank for what other, we're going to call it LSI. That stands for latent semantic indexing. That's a fancy way of saying what other words and phrases does Google want to see in our article in order to rank it, right? Google has all these relationships between words. And when you use these special, they call them LSI keywords, it helps send a signal to Google that you're an authority, you're an expert in the subject, and that and they will be more likely to rank your content. So we're going to say, what other LSI keyword phrases and entities should I, and entities are just things, people, places, things, subjects that you might want to talk about. That's what entities mean. So we're going to say, what other LSI keyword phrases and entities should I include in this article? Okay. And it's going to give us a list. Now, if we were really, really lazy, which I'm going to be right now, what I could do is I could now say, please give me a, see, and it even gave us an outline. See, it gave us a whole outline of how to write the article. So now I could say, please give me a compelling title that people would want to click on that I can name my article. Now it's going to give us suggested titles. I like this one. Because we're in the survival and prepping niche, I think that is a good title. So now I'm going to say, I'm going to use this title. Please use all the LSI keyword phrases and entities. Got to spell correctly. Entities you mentioned above, and write me the article. And so it's going to write the whole article. And we're going to do one final step. Okay? We're going to say, please rewrite this and phrase it like a post in Reddit that's designed to get engagement. Be sure to still include all of the LSI keywords and entities above. So it's now going to write that piece of content. And you can also write it yourself. You do not have to do AI generated content. You could also take this as, you could take all this as research, or you can edit and tweak and adjust and make it fit what would be expected in that subreddit. Okay. Now, so now we've got our list of LSI keywords. We've created at least the skeleton of the content that we're going to post. Make sure that you have spent time in that subreddit and you understand what they're expecting, what the discussions are like, and that your content is phrased to kind of match what is usually in that subreddit. Okay. Now, moving on. We're writing those keywords. And if you would like to see an article, or sorry, watch a video that goes into more detail than I just showed, we have a training video on the channel. I'll link to it in the deck so that you can, it'll just be a link that you could click to go watch it in the on the channel. Okay, so but we do have a training, a video training that walks you step by step in a lot more detail about how to write articles. Okay. Step 4, we're going to post it to Reddit. Pretty simple, right? Okay. Now you might be wondering, how is this going to help me? Okay. I'm posting this useful information to Reddit. I'm starting a discussion. I'm opening up comments. And but how do I turn this into traffic? Because you're not going to link to your website yet. Okay. What ends up happening? We want to be a little bit smart, a little cautious about this. If we drop in and we drop that article and we put a big fat link going, click here and go buy my stuff, right in the middle of the article or at the top or the bottom of the article. This is suspicious. This is fishy. And sometimes the Reddit users can have a lot of backlash if you just go open up a thread, open up a post, and blast your own self-promotional links. So we don't do that yet. Okay. And so that's the step. We're going to put it on there. We're going to post that content to Reddit, and then let's continue. We're going to work to get engagement. Okay. So if your post is good, your title is good, you should be getting engagement organically. If you're posting in a subreddit that is active, you should begin to get engagement and comment back. And even if people are mean to you, whatever, just interact, comment back, keep a discussion going. What you want is you're hoping to get upvotes, you're hoping to get comments and engagement on Reddit. Sometimes this could go sideways. You might get negativity, you might get positivity, but you want to get engagement going either way. Just keep with it, stick with it, get engagement. Now, if you are struggling with that, and you happen to have an audience, let's say you have a Facebook page in your niche, or maybe you have a Twitter or an X profile in your niche market, or better yet, if you have a mailing list, but you have some access to people interested in that topic, you can also share it to your list, to your socials, and to other places, driving people to that post to help spur engagement. And you could just simply say, hey, I dropped this useful article over there. Please go over there and drop in your questions, or let me know if you like it, just something like that. Don't go there and upvote it. Don't go tell your audience, go to Reddit and upvote my post. Especially you don't want to do that in public, especially. But you can say, I just made this Reddit post. I'd love your feedback, right? I'd love to hear what questions you have, or do you like this post? So definitely you can do that. And you do this to try to drive engagement. But there's another reason we're sharing it in our socials that I'll get into in a moment, all right? Cool. Then we're going to move on. We're not going to wait. And this is a little counterintuitive, but we are waiting for the engagement to slow down. So first, we want to see that we get engagement. We're going to get upvotes. We're going to get comments, and we're going to get activity. And then that activity will eventually slow down to a crawl, and then in some cases it will stop completely. Okay. And we want to wait for this moment. So this can be quick, can happen in a day, can happen if it's a big, huge subreddit with a lot of activity, it can happen in an hour. Like you can get a big burst of activity, lots of stuff going on, and then it quiets down very quickly. But it could take days even. So whatever that happens, you must get activity, number one. Second, wait for it to slow down. Now is the moment when we're going to strike. Okay? We're going to come back and we're going to edit our post. Now, I do know that Reddit is experimenting with locking posts for editing after certain amounts of time. So be aware of that. And that's subject to change. So, just be aware of what Reddit's rules are for that. But you're going to come back and you're going to edit your post and you're going to add your links in. Okay. Now, what you do not want to do is look like a spammer. So you don't want to come in and put a gigantic link and say, buy my stuff, go here. You need to have a legitimate reason to send people to your site. Maybe it's to continue from the article. Maybe you've got, in this case, we did a medical kit. So let's say you're selling medical kits. Well, you could link to one in your shop and explain why you think it's a good fit, and how it ties into the article. But what you don't want to do is you don't want to be abusive and you don't want to be overly promotional, but you do want to drop the links in that article pointing back to your website in a legitimate way. Okay. And that's this step. So moving on. You may find right at step 7 that you're getting traffic. Okay. You may find that your Reddit post is already ranking in Google, and it can often rank number 1. Now, the thing about Reddit is for easy, like lower volume keyword phrases, it's very easy to rank. For higher volume keyword phrases, it may take a little extra push. So how do you give it a push? Well, first up is with links. Okay. Now, earlier I mentioned that you should share this in social media to help drive engagement. There was a sneaky second reason for that, and that is so that we can get links. Google is aware if the post gets posted in social media and there are links from social media pointing back to your Reddit post, those count and those help to drive, they call them social signals. So any way that you can think of to link back to your post, if you happen to have a blog somewhere or a website somewhere that you can link back to that post, go for it. If you have more socials, post it there or repost it. If you posted it to your socials 5 days ago and you'd like to reshare it, post it again. But you want to get that link. You have the web sprinkled with links out there that point back to your subreddit, your post on Reddit. Now, I'm not going to go really deep with this because it technically is against Google's webmaster guidelines. Okay, but there are ways to buy links. Okay, I'll just leave it at that. You can buy links that you can point to your subreddit. The beauty of this is Google is not going to ban Reddit. Now, if you go out and buy links and point them to your own website, you just might get banned on Google. But they are not going to take those links and ban Reddit. Okay? So do you see the opening here, right? So you can buy some links. And I won't even link to places to go buy it. But if you want to do some research, you can find places to buy links. And you just point them at your Reddit post. Okay? And some white hat ways to do that could be things like press releases, blog articles, things like this. Okay. But the point is you want to get links pointing back to your Reddit post. And if you do this all in this sequence, you'll see that Google will pick it up and you can get quite a lot of traffic. Okay. Now back to the presentation. Okay. I got a little bit of advice. This is important. You want to be consistent. This is a game of repetition and volume. This is not something where you want to try this once and then go, oh, it didn't work, and then quit, okay? This is something where you're going to need to do it a few times, and you're going to learn through this process. That's part of this. The experience of doing it, you will get better at it. You will learn more about what kinds of articles, what kinds of keywords, what does Reddit like or dislike. And often different communities on Reddit respond differently to posts like this. So you may find you have to make some adjustments to make the communities you're posting in happy. So you'll learn as you do this. And chances are you'll have some that do okay. You'll have some that do horrible. You may have some where you post it and they flame you in the Reddit subreddit and complain and, whatever. Just ignore them. Just keep going. Okay. Take their feedback so you can adjust, adapt, and do it again. And you just repeat this process. And then at some point, you're going to have one that pop, everything comes together, it hits, and there you go. You're going to get traffic. Now, the last bit of awesome value from this is that if Google begins to see that they're sending traffic to that subreddit, and those users are reading your subreddit article and then clicking through to your website, guess what happens? Your website will get a boost. Okay, it will help your website's overall juice, the ranking juice that gets fed to you. Authority is another way. There's a lot of factors. I won't get into the deep technical reasons why, but it will be good for your website if Google sees this. Okay, and so that's almost like this awesome side effect that occurs. I would love your feedback. So drop a question below. So if you have a question that you would like to ask me about getting traffic to your website, about this tactic that we've discussed here today, or anything at all about building your business, drop your comments below and let me know, what questions do you have about using Reddit, or any questions at all about getting traffic. I'm going to do my best to help you, and we'll do more videos just like this one. So if you want more content about how to get visitors to your site, how to get rankings in the search engines, how to make money with a business on the internet, we cover all of this on our channel. And you'll see down below a nice red subscribe button. It's just begging you to click it. It's just saying, please click me. And so click that subscriber link, join the channel, and we release content all the time. And I am doing live training every single week. So I look forward to seeing you in our next video. And by the way, if you got some value out of this, give us a nice thumbs up. You'll see that down below as well. That always helps as us get more distribution, more visibility out there in the algorithm. And I appreciate it. And on that note, we shall see you next time. Bye for now. Okay, audience, we are done with that segment, and now we're going to do Q&A. And let me go check the subscriber count. Let's see where we're at. Our audience is not quite as big today as I was hoping it would be. So it looks like it's going to happen later today. So I was hoping we'd cross 10,000 subs while we were here, but it looks like it'll probably still happen today, just a little bit later. So reminder, if you're here and you hadn't heard about it, we're giving out a $5,000 value prize to celebrate our 10,000th subscriber. Okay, so you must be a subscriber to be eligible to win. And then I'll explain more about how you win. And this is where we're going to build you a business. My whole team, we have a team of experts who are going to coach you, consult you, do the work for you, set up the sites for you, create the traffic for you, and help you launch your own business. It'll be in the niche of your choice, and we'll build it together and do it side by side. This is not a service I sell. This is not something that we offer normally, but I'm doing it as a celebration and a way of, I wish I could just do this for everyone. I wish I could make 10,000 businesses for everyone. Unfortunately, I can only do this for one person, but it's my way of saying thanks for all of you who have joined the channel and are a subscriber. So producer Nick, I see you joined me over there. We have any questions?
Yeah, we have a few.
Okay.
I'll start off with Michaela, and she wants to know if you can use this strategy on other social media platforms.
Yes, you could. This one was kind of specifically structured for Reddit, but there are other platforms. The thing that makes it work best on Reddit is the authority that Google grants it. So Google has given it, it has a free pass to, you can spam your subreddit post with links and it will never get penalized. Maybe I shouldn't say never, but I can't imagine any time where Google's going to penalize Reddit. So I think Reddit would have to do something pretty awful to upset Google that much. Yeah.
I can think of two platforms. The first one is Quora.
Mm-hmm.
That's a Q&A platform. People ask questions.
Oh, didn't we do a training on that?
We touched on it, yeah. And in that training, maybe I can dig it up while we're in the Q&A and drop a link. There's a guy, he claims he made 6 figures doing that. He attributed 6 figures to this traffic strategy, using Quora instead of Reddit, but basically doing what we talked about today.
Okay, cool.
Another platform I can think of, if you have if your product is for entrepreneurs, is a website called Indie Hackers. It's basically just a big forum about making money online. The cool thing there is that people, the culture, they accept and even encourage people to share links to their websites and their tools and stuff like that. So that's another platform I could think of if you talk to entrepreneurs. But yeah, it does work on other platforms, to be very brief about it.
All right. Awesome.
Oh, I didn't mean to pin that. All right. Next one. There were a few more. This is from Kim. She says, how long should we warm up our account? And does it matter if it's a different name / branding on Reddit than what we use elsewhere?
The branding is not important. Yeah, the branding is not important. In fact, it might even be helpful not to have it branded to your business, honestly. So you can use your own personal Reddit account if you would like to, yeah. And the first part of it about warming it was what? What was that part? I missed part of the question.
How long should we warm up our accounts?
Oh, got it. I would say absolutely at least a week, at least. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, and I would say go longer if you have been engaging and you're getting, and you can see you have what's called karma on Reddit, and if you can see you're not getting upvotes on anything you're doing, you're not getting any karma, and you're a weekend, then I would go longer until you start to see that. But there you go.
All right, and that's it. We're caught up for questions in regards to Reddit.
Awesome. I have a question for everyone. Anybody see our promotion for Simple Path to Profits? I've sent, if you're on my list, we've sent an email or two, I think, about that. So, so you might have heard of Simple Path to Profits. We closed that promotion down. We've got our first burst of customers that we're now beginning to support and help. And then I was asked to reopen it. So we had a lot of people who asked to have us reopen that. There's a webinar presentation that you can watch about it. So it is open. I know we're going to have it open for at least another day, but it is closing. So I want to, if anyone here would like to see that presentation, it's a presentation called Simple Path to Profits. It's something where I show a 27-minute strategy that you can use to build a business. You can build a business on 27 minutes a day, believe it or not. But then we have a whole entire presentation that covers that. And I'd like to link to that. So producer Nick, can you pop that link and then pin it for me? Maybe pop it, have it come out from me. And then do you know how to pin them? I think, or maybe I have to do that.
I think you have to pin them. I don't think I can
Okay.
do that. But yeah,
if you can post it from me, and then I will pin it. And that is going to be open for I think about a day more. So I just want to do a quick plug for that. So anybody, if you want to either rewatch that, if you watched it already, or you'd like to see it for the first time, it's only going to be available for about one more day. And then I'm not sure when it's scheduled to come down, but I think it's I think it's tomorrow night. Okay. Oh, there it is. So we will pin it. Pin message. There we go. All right, cool. So then what I'm going to do is I need some caffeine. So I'm going to take a very quick commercial break. It would be just a moment. We'll be right back. And I'd like more of your questions. So we're going to open it up to Ask Me Anything. So you can ask questions about how to get traffic, how to use Reddit. If you want to ask more questions about Nizly and the stuff we talked about earlier, you can ask me anything. So if you'd like me to go to your website and offer you some critiques, anything I can do to help you in your journey as an entrepreneur, I am here to help. So pop those questions in. And I'd love any commentary as well. If you got value out of today's show, I always like to hear some feedback. So feedback, comments, questions. We're now going into Ask Me Anything. And I will be right back after this brief commercial break.
You can now launch your own online business with the click of a mouse. Sounds crazy, right? Guess what? It's now possible thanks to our game-changing AI software that's helping beginners build a successful online business. If you have tried and failed at building an online business, or you've got no idea where to start, there is good news for you. We are entering a new exciting era of AI, and I'm here to teach you how to use it to build and grow an online business. Because I'm handing you a blueprint, a business in a box powered by AI, and it's called Push Button AI. Imagine a tool so smart it does all the heavy lifting for you. Builds an info product business, sets up hosting, launches the website, and even crafts engaging email sequences. Here's the thing. This isn't like anything else out there, and this is based on what's working right now. Push Button AI is based on my experience of generating over $100 million over the last 20 years and helping over 81,942 customers build and grow their own online businesses. If you'd like to find out more about this, register now and dive into my free live demo to uncover strategies and traffic tricks that will pivot your business and skyrocket your online business from surviving to thriving. Imagine what your life would look like today if you bought Bitcoin when it was $1. You now have the same opportunity with Push Button AI since nobody else is doing this. Don't miss out this time.
And we're back. Awesome. And by the way, I forgot. Anybody here who wants to use Nizly, I have a discount coupon for you. So, hopefully those of you who are going to be doing the Nizly business model haven't checked out yet. But I do have a $10 off discount coupon. So, let me. Yeah, hold on one second. Let me just get that link right here. And what you'll want to do, how you use this. So I'll pop the link in the chat. But once you make your phone case, in order to use the referral and creator programs, you need to check out. So you'll notice there's a checkout process. On the final page where you put in your credit card, use this coupon code. The coupon code is Bill10. So I popped that in the chat. So if those of you who are over there interested in that, that'll get you $10 off your phone case purchase. And that way it's a little bit more affordable to test this out and try out your own Nizzly. You get creator rewards plus the affiliate commissions all rolled into one. So again, you can do that by just going through the checkout. On the final page, when you put your credit card in, just type in Bill10. There'll be I think you have to look for the link that says, enter a discount code and then just put in Bill10 and you'll get $10 off. All right, back to questions. What do we got?
Yes, this is from the Blazing Marketer. They say, do we need to set up our LLC before we launch sites?
Well, first of all, I have to be smart and tell you I'm not a lawyer. I can't be your attorney, and I cannot ever give you legal advice. So if I ever do, close the browser and run away. So, okay. Now, that being said, I personally have started in businesses without having a corporation or an LLC. Depending upon where you are in the world, that's going to vary. I know here in California, I can do business under my name, and I just go down to the local county recorder's office. In fact, I can do it even online, and you file what's called a fictitious business name or a DBA, doing business as. That's here in California, and you don't need an LLC. Now, that being said, obviously LLCs and corporations, they have a lot of tax benefits and protections and other things. But I find that especially if you're not sure if the business is going to become profitable, it's better to wait. I like to see that the business has signs of life, right? Am I making sales? Does this look like it's going to be a long-term thing? And then I go make an LLC. So that's personally just how I've done it in the past. Keep your own counsel, get an attorney, get an accountant, whatever, and follow their advice. But that's how I've done it. Yeah.
All right. So it looks like we're good to go on the questions. There. RV Andes wants to know, is it GitHub or GitHub? He's talking about the tool we showed earlier.
It is GitHub, and it's a link in the deck. So make sure you just sign up. I think you put the link out there, right, where they can get the slide deck.
I did, but I'll drop it again.
Okay. Yeah, the link is in the deck. You won't find it if you just go to GitHub. You'll have to get the direct link. Yeah.
Yeah. Besides that, no new questions.
All right. Fantastic. Well, reminder, everyone, that we keep inching ever closer. Fingers crossed we hit it today. When we hit 10,000 subscribers, I'm going to give away a prize valued at $5,000. And we're going to have a special link for you in a moment that we're going to give out. And we're going to be using one of my videos. And so if you go watch one of the videos on this channel, first of all, you must be a subscriber to be eligible to win. So click the red subscribe button. When we end the broadcast in just a few minutes, we're going to give out a link to one of the videos on the channel. Just go watch it and drop a comment. And that's all you have to do. The minute we hit 10,000 subscribers, producer Nick is going to go hit the magic button, and it will randomly draw one of the people who comment on that video, right? So first, make sure you're a subscriber. And then when we end the broadcast, producer Nick is going to send out the link. Just go watch that video. Make sure you watch the whole thing and then drop a comment asking me the biggest question that you have about that video. Okay, so that link will appear as we wrap up the show. We'll drop that down below, and that's how you're eligible to win. So one of the people who watch and comment is going to win that prize. But again, you do have to be a channel subscriber, which is free, doesn't cost anything, in order to be eligible to win. Okay. And then what I would like to do here real quick is I am going to give an example. I just wanted to get this recorded while I'm here recording, but I'm going to give an example of what an influencer or what a link that you might use if you were going to shoot a video to promote Nizzly. So I'm actually going to make one right now while we watch. It'll be being recorded, and then so you guys can see kind of an example of how you might make a video that promotes your Nizzly creations for yourselves if you want to make commissions and earn money with that. Okay. Okay, cool. And I see a debate going on about whether people can hear me, but most can. It looks like Christopher can't. So sorry, Christopher, but unfortunately, you probably didn't hear my apology. All right, so we're going to do I'm going to make a last call for questions. So if you guys have any questions, make sure you get them in now. I'm going to record this quick little demonstration of how you might make an influencer video, and then we'll do last questions, and then we're going to wrap up. Okay. All right, here we go. So this is an example. This is a demo of how you might make a video to promote Nizzly or any product that you might want to promote, right? So this is an example format of that. So here we go. I had an idea for a phone case that I wanted to make that was for me, that was unique to me, that I wanted to make on my phone. And I couldn't find a way to easily do that. Most solutions that I found were expensive or confusing or complicated. But then I came across Nizzly. I found out that you can go there and literally make anything you can imagine and transform it into a phone case or many other products. As an example, so there I made that right there. So this whole thing was built, designed, created, all using Nizzly, and it literally took me 2 minutes to make the whole thing. And within days, it was right in my mailbox, ready for me to put on my phone. And let me show you how simple it was. Let's go over here. I'm going to show you on my screen what I did. So all I did is I went to Nizzly.com, clicked Start Designing Now. I could pick the name, the brand of my phone, the model of my phone. Oops. There we go. The model of my phone. And then you could describe what you want. And so I thought it would be funny. I wanted a money wizard wearing a green hat, green robes, and a large $ necklace lounging on the beach with girls at his side. And then I just set my imagination free, and Nizzly created that for me. And I played around with it. I could do anything. I actually made pictures of my dogs. So there we go. There's another money wizard. And it was super easy. And so we could make pictures of just about anything. So we could say a golden retriever smoking a cigar. And it would make that as well. So anything that you can imagine can be created and turned into, so there we go. There is our golden retriever smoking a cigar, and we can zoom out. You can also upload your own images if you have images that you'd like to turn into products. And right now they're supporting phone cases, but I've heard that coming soon are stickers and wall art and mouse pads and coffee mugs and just about anything you can imagine. And you could just type in your imagination and out comes the product. And from the time I did this design to it showing up in my mailbox. It was under a week. It's how quickly from the day I designed it to the day it was on my phone. Yeah, so, and we can pick, you can do whether it's a gloss finish like I did or a matte finish, and it's for all of the different major phone types. And Nizzly is pretty darn awesome. So if you'd like to make a phone case like mine, just head on over there. I'll put a link along with this post so you can get a link to go check that out. And there you have it. Nizzly.com. It's pretty cool. Okay, so I got that recorded. So that's there for me to use for promoting Nizzly. But that's an example of how you might get video. You might make your own videos or get someone else to make videos for you to promote your Nizzly link. Heck, you can even hire people on Fiverr to make videos like this for you. But yeah, with that, I noticed my cigar smoking golden retriever, the zoom out didn't work for some reason. Anyway. Okay, so we're back for the final round of questions, and then we're going to give the giveaway instructions to everyone. So what questions do we have?
0.
0.
Yep.
All right. Cool. Oh, so Christopher hears me now. Now that we're about to wrap up. So welcome, Christopher. I'm glad you joined us, and at least you get to hear the end. All right, cool. Well, then, if there are no further questions, what we all are going to do next is I'm going to pop the link into the chat. So we'll pop the link into the live chat. And this is the final step. So the first thing is this contest today is for a $5,000 in value prize, where we are going to work with you to launch a business. We'll build the whole thing together. And we're going to be side by side, working with my team, launching it. We help you get traffic. We give you a launch plan. And a reminder, this is not something I sell. I don't offer this for sale. This is just a way of me being able to do something cool for at least one member of my audience. So if you'd like that, then all you have to do is, number 1, be a channel subscriber, and number 2, watch the video that producer Nick is about to share in the chat. Can you pop that in there now, Nick?
I will. Yes, right. I'll do that right now.
So it's and just go watch that video. So we're going to end off the broadcast in a moment. Go watch the video and drop a comment and give me your biggest question about the content of that video. Your biggest question. If you want to drop some advice or some feedback, whatever, that's fine too. Love to hear your questions. Would be the most valuable thing for me. But again, comments are good too. Commentary, suggestions, whatever that might be. There we go. The link is now dropped in the chat. So I'll leave that sitting there in the chat. Head on over there, watch that, comment, and that is the final step. What we're going to do is, the moment I keep refreshing this phone, and we'll keep doing it, but the moment that we cross 10,000 subscribers, which will happen today, we will give away that prize, okay? So, and it'll be given to one of you who comment on that video. So there you have it. Subscribe, comment, and you just might be working with my team to launch your next business. And Peter wants to know how to spell Nizzly. It's Nizzly. Nizzly. Thank you, Michaela. And Popeye, and anybody else who's answering that. Thank you for that. So there we go. The link to the video is dropped in the channel. I'm going to play a couple commercials to give everybody a chance to click that link while we wrap up the show. Producer Nick, thanks for your help today.
Of course.
Yeah. And with that, I'll play a commercial, and I'll see all of you guys next week. Bye for now. Not yet a member of Push Button AI, then what are you doing? So I would like to invite you to a free masterclass. We're going to be covering in detail how to create an entire digital online course, an entire business, in fact, that can be set up 100% using AI. And if you'd like to attend that free masterclass, what you're going to want to do is head over right now to pushbutton.ai/free class. In that class, I'm going to show you how we can help two different kinds of people. Number one, if you've got a business and you want to add training, courses, or information to your existing business as a new profit center, or maybe a way to add value to your customers, then I'm going to show you how to do a detailed 10-module training course, including 50 to 60,000 words of content. Have it set up and built for you by AI. Also, if you're trying to start your first business online and you're looking for a great business model to make some money online, then Push Button AI is the right solution. And I'll show you how you can use this amazing tool to build an entire business like that. In a snap, Push Button AI will build an entire course for you, create video training, audio training, write your sales page for you, write 30 days of emails for you, create your logo, build your website, set up your shopping cart, set the entire thing up, create a members area so that people can pay you to get access to the course, and you get to charge money and keep all the profits. It's quite easy. You answer 2 questions and you hit a button and it literally does everything for you. A logo, a 30-day email sequence, your sales pages for selling your product. It creates the entire training course that you can charge money for. It installs your website, sets up your hosting, launches your site. It even helps you pick the perfect domain name, all powered by AI. You just literally log in and start up your brand new business. So attend the free masterclass. I'll show you a live demo of how it works. I'll explain the entire business model so you can see exactly how does it work and how do you profit. That's pushbutton.ai/free class. Don't forget, hit the subscribe button. You'll see it down below the video down there somewhere. Hit subscribe, hit the like button, and actually we'll make sure that you're notified next time that we go live. We release content all throughout the week, by the way, so we have videos on additional strategies and tactics we'll be dropping to you all week long. Check out all of our useful content. Head over to pushbutton.ai/free class if you're not yet a customer. Every paying customer, we're going to be taking today's training. We'll take all the prompts, all the resources, everything that you need to use it, and we're going to put it in your paid members area. So you'll see it in your AI profits course inside your members area. On that note, I'll see you there. Bye for now.
The presidents, celebrities, or characters in this video are all fake and generated by artificial intelligence.
You know, the other day while I was resting my eyes, I woke up to find that I'd built an entire online business.
Really, Joe? How'd you manage to do that?
Well, you see,
Wait a minute, Sleepy Joe. Let me guess. You had Push Button AI do all the work, didn't you?
That's right, Donald. It found me a fantastic domain name, built out a complete site, set up my shopping cart so I can get paid, and even wrote an entire email sales campaign for me, all while I was napping.
Well, I've been using Push Button AI too. And believe me, my new business, it's huge. The best. So much winning, you wouldn't believe.
This Push Button AI sounds phenomenal.
Oh, it is. It's almost as genius as I am.
But with better hair, no doubt.
Guys, all this talk is boring to me. What everyone needs to do is click the link of this video and go to the masterclass to see how to use this powerful technology to build their own profitable online business.
Well, if Elon says it, it must be worth a shot.
You're right, Barry. Everyone should click the link right now.
I can't believe I'm going to agree with Joe, but this masterclass sounds like it's going to be huge. Absolutely terrific. The best masterclass ever given, probably.
Okay, guys, how about we hit that link? Time is money.
Yet a member of Push Button AI, then what are you doing? So I would like to invite you to a free masterclass. We're going to be covering in detail how to create an entire digital online course, an entire business, in fact, that can be set up 100% using AI. And if you'd like to attend that free masterclass, what you're going to want to do is head over right now to pushbutton.ai/free class. In that class, I'm going to show you how we can help two different kinds of people. Number one, if you've got a business and you want to add training, courses, or information to your existing business as a new profit center, or maybe a way to add value to your customers, then I'm going to show you how to do a detailed 10 module training course, including 50 to 60,000 words of content, have it set up and built for you by AI. Also, if you're trying to start your first business online and you're looking for a great business model to make some money online, then Pushbutton AI is the right solution. And I'll show you how you can use this amazing tool to build an entire business like that. In a snap, Pushbutton AI will build an entire course for you, create video training, audio training, write your sales page for you, write 30 days of emails for you, create your logo, build your website, set up your shopping cart, set the entire thing up, create a members area so that people can pay you to get access to the course, and you get to charge money and keep all the profits. It's quite easy. You answer 2 questions and you hit a button, and it literally does everything for you. A logo, a 30-day email sequence, your sales pages for selling your product. It creates the entire training course that you can charge money for. It installs your website, sets up your hosting, launches your site. It even helps you pick the perfect domain name, all powered by AI. You just literally log in and start up your brand new business. So attend the free masterclass. I'll show you a live demo of how it works. I'll explain the entire business model so you can see exactly how does it work and how do you profit. That's pushbutton.ai/free class. Don't forget, hit the subscribe button. You'll see it down below the video down there somewhere. Hit subscribe, hit the like button. It actually will make sure that you're notified next time that we go live. We release content all throughout the week, by the way. So we have videos on additional strategies and tactics we'll be dropping to you all week long. Check out all of our useful content. Head over to pushbutton.ai/free class if you're not yet a customer. Every paying customer, we're going to be taking today's training. We'll take all the prompts, all the resources, everything that you need to use it, and we're going to put it in your paid members area. So you'll see it in your AI profits course inside your members area. On that note, I'll see you there. Bye for now.
You can now launch your own online business with the click of a mouse. Sounds crazy, right? Guess what? It's now possible thanks to our game-changing AI software that's helping beginners build a successful online business. If you have tried and failed at building an online business, or you've got no idea where to start, there is good news for you. We are entering a new exciting era of AI, and I'm here to teach you how to use it to build and grow an online business. Because I'm handing you a blueprint, a business in a box powered by AI, and it's called Pushbutton AI. Imagine a tool so smart it does all the heavy lifting for you. Builds an info product business, sets up hosting, launches the website, and even crafts engaging email sequences. Here's the thing. This isn't like anything else out there, and this is based on what's working right now. Pushbutton AI is based on my experience of generating over $100 million over the last 20 years and helping over 81,942 customers build and grow their own online businesses. If you'd like to find out more about this, register now and dive into my free live demo to uncover strategies and traffic tricks that will pivot your business and skyrocket your online business from surviving to thriving. Imagine what your life would look like today if you bought Bitcoin when it was $1. You now have the same opportunity with Pushbutton AI since nobody else is doing this. Don't miss out this time.
presidents, celebrities, or characters in this video are all fake and generated by artificial intelligence.
You know, the other day while I was resting my eyes, I woke up to find that I'd built an entire online business.
Really, Joe? How'd you manage to do that?
Well, you see,
Wait a minute, Sleepy Joe. Let me guess. You had push-button AI do all the work, didn't you?
that's right, Donald. It found me a fantastic domain name, built out a complete site, set up my shopping cart so I can get paid, and even wrote an entire email sales campaign for me, all while I was napping.
Well, I've been using push-button AI too. And believe me, my new business, it's huge. The best. So much winning, you wouldn't believe.
This push-button AI sounds phenomenal.
Oh, it is. It's almost as genius as I am.
But with better hair, no doubt.
Guys, all this talk is boring to me. What everyone needs to do is click the link of this video and go to the masterclass to see how to use this powerful technology to build their own profitable online business.
Well, if Elon says it, it must be worth a shot.
You're right, Barry. Everyone should click the link right now.
I can't believe I'm going to agree with Joe, but this masterclass sounds like it's going to be huge. Absolutely terrific. The best masterclass ever given, probably.
Okay, guys, how about we hit that link? Time is money.